Am I in the wrong for thrifting a birthday present? One of my friend's kids is having a birthday. I mentioned in passing to my husband that I was going to see if there were any good toys at the upcoming Mom Swap event. It's an event where moms donate items and clothes and take items home for free. I've saved a lot of money doing this. Keep in mind, I'm fully prepared to not pick out the birthday present at the Mom Swap if there isn't anything in excellent condition that the kid likes. My husband got very serious and told me under no circumstances does he want me to pick out a free toy. He said it was embarrassing, that it makes it look like he can't afford a present. He said it's a man thing. He even went so far as to find a $20 toy on Amazon and told me he was going to buy it. I asked him to please not buy it, which is when he told me his feelings. I listened and started to explain my feelings, but he got angry and said he needed to walk away. Hopefully, when he cools down, we can figure this out. For $20, I could let him solve this problem, and maybe that's the best thing to do. But my feelings are hurt. I feel like I'm not being allowed to manage my own friendship. This is not his friend. I think it's silly to buy a new, cheap toy when there could be something really cool at the Mom Swap. Even if it is a faux pas to thrift a gift, it should be my mistake to make. My husband is very, very smart. He's like a walking encyclopedia, and he has a way of taking a good idea and making it even better. Usually, I love that about him the way I can take any idea to him and get an improved version of it. But sometimes, the advice is unsolicited. AITA for standing my ground over a silly $20 purchase. Update, I appreciate the wide variety of responses to this post. Clearly, this isn't a universal thing, and gift giving is highly influenced by each of our cultures, upbringings, income levels, etc. Anyone who assumes everyone would feel a certain way about a free gift is not considering the reality of these varied attitudes. I myself made that mistake before reading these responses. I realized my husband's feelings are worth more than some money. While I do still feel strongly that a carefully picked free gift is a good gift, and my friend has a similar attitude, ultimately, the way my husband feels is valid. He's allowed to have a different perspective on gifts. I suggested to him a compromise. I would see if there was something good at the Mom Swap and bring it home. He could have veto power if it still didn't sit right with him. Now for the gift we picked. While there were many great items at Mom Swap, there weren't any items that fell in line with this kid's interests. Instead, I found a book online about a STEM interest he likes, which has the kind of puzzles he's into. Minor note, the book only costs $10. I'm only mentioning that to annoy materialistic people, because it's something he'll like, price really doesn't matter. By the way, I do not agree with anyone who called my husband an a-hole because he had a strong negative emotion. We all have different values and certain areas that might trigger us to be upset. In my husband's case, he places a lot of value on being generous and honorable, nothing to do with looking poor, as some comments suggested. It's just that we were disagreeing on what those values look like in this specific situation. Ultimately, he healthily handled his emotions. Some other info. The Mom Swap is primarily for the moms in this local mom group. Whatever isn't taken is later donated, but moms are encouraged to peruse through the stuff first. The volunteers were actually hoping people would take more stuff. I always donate more than I take. My friend has a similar attitude to mine about gifts. Sentimentality and usefulness outweigh newness. She has talked about thrifted gifts before in a positive light. P.S. For our future birthdays, holidays, I will make sure relevant people know we prefer thrifted gifts. This thread made me realize that some people might be too scared to give a gift.